Alright then, sorry for that, but everything seems to be in order, so then let's start things off. Welcome back to the Scarlet Nexus playthrough. This is episode 19, I believe. Well, we basically, instead of doing as we usually do, we decided to, well, or at least I decided to go back here before I ended just to do the upgrades, and also because we've just finished the Togetsu arc, which was extremely short, and even though it was a very tedious mission, the Togetsu part in itself was very short. But I really don't have much to say at the moment, so I'll just continue with the story, I suppose. So let's see then. No, that's the wrong button again. And I think I'm wrong again as well. But alright, let's go out here for the world map then. Alright, so let's use the Kunal Highway, that's it. There we go. So let's see what the story will bring us this time. So they ended it to Togetsu, or well, we don't know if it's ended yet. It was a very mysterious end, but it felt still like they had done. So we will see if it's done. But so basically they moved on to the Kunal Gate, and it seems like we're going to do some time travel. But well, I guess we'll wait and see. Right, let's see what these are saying. Hey, those people to Togetsu wanted to make it so none of it ever happened, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Even things that are important to people, everything would be gone. Even us being together and exchanging messages like this would go away. Anyway, I'm glad we were able to stop it. Seriously, let's build a future world. Yeah, but we don't know for sure. I mean, sure, Baby's shut down, but it shut down in such a weird way. I mean, because Kagero even mentions that once. That it was way too, easy, basically. We have to be cautious what actually is going to happen, so I completely agree with that. Alright, so where did they drop us off? Oh, it's right here. Wait, am I supposed to go this way then? No. I'm supposed to go this way.
Here we go!
I haven't been back here since phase 3, and if any of you were with me in phase 3, well, it was where everything started to go downhill, and they have been able to pick it up relatively well during these last few phases, but for a long time there was a lot of question marks, and just it started off relatively slow, and then in phase 3 everything just went 180. Alright, story. Yeah, of course, the gate. Well, it definitely has become bigger, that's for sure.
The Kunal Gate. Has it always been that big?
It's definitely expanding, but it's still smaller than what it will be in 50 years.
This place brings back a lot of memories. The red strings. I think there's a good chance this is going to work.
Okay. I hope I know what it feels like.
We'll give you SAS support. We should be able to boost your powers if we link our brains together.
There's no telling what kind of dangers there will be, so it would be best to come back to the present as soon as possible. In order for you to have the greatest chance of success, you need to have an exact time and place to jump to meet Wakana.
October 4th, 2009. The old OSF hospital in Lokusho City. If we go there, I know we'll see my mom. That was the day she died. I was in the hospital then, so it's definite.
The others attacked Lokusho City that day, so the hospital moved to its new location in Suo.
Alright. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try envisioning that place and time in our minds.
All
10 of us
just
going?
go one day
A
earlier.
group that big will stand out in a hospital.
About that. Like my teleportation ability, I imagine it will be too stressful on the brain to move that many people at once.
So, should we narrow down the amount of people that are going?
Kasane, this may be difficult to hear, but I believe you jumping alone would have the lowest risk.
Luca?
Regardless, those without the power of the red strings will be pulled back after a set time has passed. If we were to go with you, It would needlessly increase the strain on you and Kasane.
Then I'm going too. I can't let Kasane go by herself.
And I want to
No,
see what's
I agree with
happening.
Luca.
I don't want to be left
Though for a
behind.
different reason. Yuito, if you meet your younger self, then there's no telling what might happen. It may just be a theory, but I think it's a risk we can easily avoid in this attempt.
But if
Sure,
I make
but
sure
I wanna
don't
go.
see myself... No, I guess we can't be sure. But Kasane going by herself...
I won't be alone. Everyone will be supporting me through the SAS. And since you have the same power, if you stay here, you can act as a marker for me to return to the present. That's what I think, at least.
So I'm like a beacon. Okay, but don't try to do anything crazy.
I won't. I promise. Give me your hand. Lend me your red strings.
Of course,
Oh.
it's the least I can do.
So that's the one.
If you're trying to recreate
So
what
she
happened,
saves
my power
him
should
in
help.
the past, I see.
All right, let's begin.
Try to imagine it. 11 years ago at the OSF hospital. And Mother.
But then this has already happened once, so that would mean that this is not gonna work?
It's shaking. The Kunad gate is reacting.
But it's gonna be... I mean...
Do it!
Take me to Mother!
Kasane, we'll be waiting for you.
So we didn't even get to see that. Come on! Now again I'm going to say Yuito's path is the worst one.
Are you okay? Yuito!
If I had taken a
Oh, we're
wrong
going
turn,
to see...
you'll lose the honor of our family.
You can't stay here!
I'm sorry.
You'll regret it.
I'm ready.
It's her.
Please, tell me that I'm playing as young me, so I at least can see what's going to happen. I want to go back in time. I mean, come on, that means that Kasane gets all the nice things, and I get nothing.
Ready yet, Yuito?
Not yet, Mommy!
It's not even hidden yet. Come on. Hey, don't cheat. Come on. Give him an honest chance.
Mommy is good at hide and seek, so I have to hide really well.
Not many hiding spots
Don't go too
at
far.
this specific place.
I won't. Maybe over there is good.
Are you ready?
I'm
Having
ready.
any hiding?
Where could Yuito be?
This works. I'll be okay here. Mommy can't see me.
I'm going to find you right away.
Mommy?
Oh, I'm actually playing as young Yuito. Let's see if he's just as fast as the other one. Basically, oh, this is top-notch game mechanic. Look him go. All right, fine. Let's just continue the story.
Huh. Who is that?
Oh, you're Kasane.
Oh,
One day I received a memory from the future. I saw you in Togetsu. I guess Babe won its wager. It proved the potential of the red strings.
Mother, what do you mean? I don't understand.
The brains of past users of the red strings are connected to Babe's core. None of them were as strong as you, though. Babe used those minds to create pseudo-red strings to transfer data across time to red strings users in the past.
Transfer? So the data wasn't erased. But how do you know that?
I felt a tug from my brain inside Babe. Its data was transferred into my head.
Is that even possible?
Babe took a risk so that its plan wouldn't be foiled. A huge amount of data was transferred into me. It felt like my head was split open and I fainted. When I woke up, I was astonished at the information I was given. Even so, I'm sure I wasn't sent all the information. That's how I learned that you were alive and well. This isn't the moment for reminiscing, though. I'm sure you're short on time.
Thank you, Mother. I want you to tell me what you know about the Kunat Gate. Is Yuito's death really the only way to destroy it?
Huh?
Yes, it is. As long as Yuito lives, the world will be destroyed by the Kunat Gate.
Death? Why?
Which is exactly why I made the proper preparations for that not to happen. Now, while the red strings are active, is my only chance to try it. Bring me to your time.
Huh?
All right. I don't know the reason why, but I'll do what you say.
Mommy? Where are you going?
Wait. First, I have to find Yuito.
Find him?
We're playing hide and seek. It's all right. He's hiding right over there. I finally finished the device to protect Yuito from memory damage.
Is that the ear cuff that Yuito still wears?
It's actually a tag the OSF hospital made to manage special patients, but this is a special order. If you swap this for the one Yuito is wearing now, he'll be all right. Then we'll go to the future.
I'll be all right. If that happens, Mommy will go somewhere. With that lady. I don't want her to go.
Okay, then we need to get Yuito.
Oh, Yuito, wait!
Well, then I'll just stay. I mean, I know the importance of this, so
She'll
I'll just...
find me here.
Yeah, but
No.
I know I'm metagaming like hell right now, but...
No, she'll...
Yes, I know I'm metagaming like hell, but come on, allow me this chance to just make... I want to change time. Come on. Alright, so basically we're going to be fighting against others. Or well, Kasane is going to do, we are going to just run away.
Get to a shelter! Hurry! You there! Where's your mother? Isn't she here?
My mommy is...
Don't look! Get to the shelter, understood?
Please stay calm. Please retreat to the nearest shelter immediately.
Yeah, is that a new one? So it seems to almost target me, then supposedly this is to get to his plan as well,
It's
then.
gonna eat me.
If it's only targeting him.
Yuito!
Yuito! Don't move!
And now she dies, or is she removed? I don't know.
I made it. Just in time. I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you. You see, Wakana... Your mom asked me to make sure you wear it.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to live. No matter what.
Are you all right?
Is anyone hurt?
Get this child to safety. He's Joe Sumeragi's son.
Understood. Come this way.
Don't tell me he fell in love with that as well. Because of her. I would go full circle even more times, I suppose.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yuito, are you okay? Yuito, snap out of it!
That's right. I remember now. It was Kasane. She's the one who saved me back then. Oh, right. Kasane!
It's the same as the vision Babe showed us, which means...
Mom? Why are you here? What's going on?
Yuito... Mother!
We'll talk later. Her brain must be under a lot of stress. Let's find a place to rest.
But won't she be pulled back to her time while resting?
Don't worry. Though weak, I am a user of the red strings.
We need to hurry back to the hideout.
Okay. Well, they are at least answering a few questions. That's fine. So I really don't have much to say at the moment because I feel like the story is answering most of it. Though, of course, where did the rest of the information from Togetsu go? She said that most went to her, but where did the rest go?
Wakana should be fine once she has some sleep. There's no damage done to her brain. It seems like it was just exhaustion.
Good. I'm glad it's not serious.
She said she could stay in this time for a while, so let's give her some rest.
If it's true that Wakana has Babe's research data, then that's a hopeful sign.
That reminds me. There was something we talked about inside Babe that had me curious. They were making others, but is that the same metamorphosis technique as New Himuka?
It might be. It's very likely that Naomi was shot with a special bullet that contained other particles. I never could figure out how much New Himuka actually understood about them.
But if they have the technique to incorporate other particles into a bullet, they should be able to do something about the extinction belt.
If neither New Himuka nor Togetsu can do it, managing it must be very difficult. Perhaps it has something to do with the amount of particles.
The extinction belt is made of other particles, right? So the others that fall from the sky must have been some kind of animal before.
It's not birds. We learned it's in the stratosphere. But then, what animals could they be? Well, they most likely came from outer space. Outside the extinction belt. Like the moon.
You're almost right. There's a moon station on the outer edge of the extinction belt that contains genetic information of many animals, or so they say.
So the others falling to Earth was instigated by the moon too. That means no matter how much we fight, the others will be born infinitely.
That's so awful. How could they do that to the people on Earth? It's unforgivable.
Very. But I'm sure the people on the moon were desperate to escape metamorphosis. Not that I'm saying you should forgive them for that or anything. With the moon's technology, they should have been able to counter it, but there was no way they could save the entire population.
It's in Dr. Pope's memories, too. People terrified of other attacks.
Well, we have to wait a while to talk to Wakana. So can't we just slack off? I mean, take a break?
You don't have to correct yourself. Slack off all you want. We'll save all the talk for after my mother wakes up.
So we basically, yeah. So we're going just straight in the standby phase. All right. Well, we at least were. All right. I'm going to wait actually before so all these messages go forth.
But it's good you got to see your mom again.
Yeah, but it's all so sudden. I don't know what to say to her.
It's been years. You must have a lot of things you want to talk to her about, right?
Oh damn! I just noticed there's a lot of bonding episodes.
There's so much I want to talk to her about.
And since we've just gone into a standby phase of phase 10, then I don't know how many phases it's actually going to be. And considering it feels like we are at least coming towards the end. But it could still very much be, because we still have the, god damn it, Karen story arc, where he went back in time. That is something we need to not need to discuss, but we need to discover what's actually going on there. We need to find out how to disable the Kunad Gate. We also need to eliminate the Togetsu plans. So there is still a lot of things that hasn't been, well, finished. Alright then, so we didn't go into any action, wasn't there? No, we didn't. We actually just ran a little bit. But again, I had no idea what that was going to be in the last playthrough, so then I think there is a lot of, oh damn, there's a lot of bonding episodes. A lot of them. This is gonna take a while. Alright then, well I suppose it's gonna be a bonding episode. Alright then, let's see. So basically this is going to get us more to, but I'm actually, why isn't Gemma? Alright, fine. I'll do them all as I can get them done. Alright, so let's see. There was something I wanted to do first. No, it's just... Alright, it's just a standard... Oh, this is what I wanted to do. Are they basically just mysterious septentrion? Oh, I don't really know. Alright, so let's see, which one should I do first? I guess I'll just go in there.
Yuito.
And how would he...
Can I ask
fine.
you something?
Sure, what?
We found the white flowers already. I was wondering if there were any other plants you want me to find?
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, alright.
You look really disappointed. What's up all of a sudden?
Well, I wanted to help you.
You always help me. Not only in battle, but with the flowers too. That's more than enough.
But
Huh? What is it? Oh, sorry. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Wait, I'll say it. I have to. I want to be brave.
Tsugumi?
I want to be...
Actually kind of cute.
I want to be your friend.
Huh? You want to be my friend?
I've been thinking about it for a long time. You're so nice, and you listen to me, so I want to be your friend. I looked for the white flowers because I wanted to help you. I thought if I did, you'd be my friend.
Oh, that's what you were trying to say when I asked you why you were so interested in that flower on Hiyano Mountain.
Yeah, I didn't lie then, but the main reason was because I wanted you to be my friend. So I asked if there was any other way I could help. I'll help you any way I can.
You don't have to do that, you know.
So you don't want to be my friend?
What are you talking about? We're already friends.
What?
That's how I feel anyway. If it's okay with you, I want to be your friend.
But I can't talk normally, and I couldn't bring the flower back. I wasn't any help.
Whether you're helping or not doesn't matter. Friends are friends. Besides, you've been talking normally for a while now.
The way I talk isn't normal. I just blush and go quiet. I can't look people in the eyes.
Listen, it's fine if that's normal for you. But what do you think is normal anyways?
Being able to talk a lot without pausing. If you don't do that, people don't understand.
That's not true. Even if you don't talk very much, I understand how you feel.
Really?
I mean, you found that flower's name from the little that I remembered, and you were going to climb Hiyano Mountain by yourself. Seeing all that, there's no question how much you care about me. Anyone would agree. And who else but a friend would go through that much trouble?
You think so?
Yeah. Take plants, for example. They make you feel good just by being around and not talking, right?
Yeah.
So don't feel like you have to go to great lengths or change who you are just to please others. I think you should just be yourself, just as you are now.
That's kind of strange. I've never thought I could be myself. I always wanted to be normal. I thought that if I was, I would be able to make friends besides Kagero.
Like I said, I'm your friend. So stressing yourself out is the last thing I want you to do. Just like that white flower. You left it alone because you thought it would be happier living on the mountain. I think you should live the way that's easiest for you as well. That sounds a little pompous, though.
No, it doesn't. I'm happy.
Same here. I'm happy to call you my friend.
Yeah, we're friends.
Oh, right. About the flowers. I just thought of one I want to find.
What? Go on.
We couldn't bring back that silent snowmelt before, so I was thinking we could find a flower that's suited for this place. Is there one that would bloom inside the hideout? And I'm just asking as a friend, so...
There are a lot. There's no direct sunlight inside the hideout, so... A flower that can live inside the shade is best. Like a spathiphyllum.
Spatho... what now?
But we should take it outside to get some sun once in a while. It's hard for flowers to bloom without ever getting sunlight. Soil, too. If it's not the right soil for the flower, it will wilt. I know a good shop for soil. I'll take you there.
I was hoping for an easier one. Like one for beginners.
There are no easy plants. They're all living things.
Got it. So first, I should get serious about this. She looks like she's having fun. She has no trouble talking about plants. She sees me as a friend too. I guess that means we're real friends now. There's no other way to put it. Okay, I'm ready to learn, Professor Sugumi.
Sure. I'll start with the basics. Make sure you take notes.
Huh? Right. Okay.
If you only had friends that would actually do so against your passions, that would take notes and actually... That would be nice, that would be very nice. But yet again, that was actually a very cute Bond episode, and I don't really know what more to say. It was cute. It really was. So, I'll just continue, I suppose.
Arashi hasn't mentioned the forced break program to me once since then. I wonder why she wanted to make it in the first place. She said it was to help people like me rest. She also said I was just like someone... I know! I'll call that person up! She isn't going to like this, but if it helps get the issue out... Hey, Arashi.
What is she going to do?
Remember how you told me that I was like Major General Fubuki?
Oh, that? I can't believe you remember that. Yeah, you two are alike. Especially how earnest and naive you are.
You told me to rest and relax because being too earnest wasn't good. But I think those words and the forced break program were meant for him.
That's an interesting idea. What makes you think that?
There's a lot of reasons, but I guess seeing him work until he collapsed sealed the deal. Whenever I see him, I do think he really needs someone to force him to rest. If that's the case, I think you should be telling all of this to him instead of me.
Even if you're right, that sounds like a pain.
I thought you'd say that. I'm sorry for doing this behind your back. But I invited Major General Fubuki here. He should arrive any minute now.
What?
I received a message from Yuito. You said you wanted to talk to me, Arashi?
Fubuki? I had no idea you were so nosy, Yuito.
You're the one who started this by trying to force me to rest, so consider this payback.
I can't believe you.
Arashi? Yuito? What's going on?
Sorry, Fubuki, but I don't really have anything to talk to you about.
Arashi, come on.
I mean, there's a lot of things I could say. However, I know it's wrong to push my own values on you. I won't criticize or deny the way you live just because we think differently. I suppose I was conceited to think that I was always right.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Really? It's the conclusion I drew from my latest experiment.
Experiment?
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. It's all thanks to the wonderful test subject I had. In other words, you just have to follow your gut.
Arashi.
Arashi.
Just don't push yourself too hard. I can't support you if you collapse. Like, physically.
I know. Thank you.
Sorry, maybe I did stick my nose where it didn't belong.
That's all right. That was surprisingly cathartic. I've been avoiding that conversation because I thought it was too much of a pain. Seems like I had a lot I kept bottled up inside. I feel a bit better now.
Really? That's good.
So here's a token of my appreciation. Take it.
Appreciation? My vision!
It's the light version of the break program. It starts spinning your vision, so you'll...
I'm getting dizzy.
Yes,
You
that was
absolute-
awesome. How's that for relaxing, Yuito?
You're actually pissed, aren't you?
Looks like you're working hard. I don't think it's a good idea to work too hard, though.
You're one to talk.
You don't care enough about slacking off. It's not a bad thing. When you know your own strength and rest when you need it, you'll be a better soldier. Work on that. There's a lot of people who will be sad if you fall. I'm one of them.
Oh, level 4 immediately. Yeah, it was... Got large pot and Lena as a present. Why would...
You have potential. However, you should not overdo it.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll be careful.
Where did you have that? A large pot? I would think that Tsugumi would actually love that, so I'll see. What? I got a large pot. Do you really mean... Oh, alright, fine then. Alright then, let's grab the first one. Became Luca. Alright then. So it's gonna be a lot of Bond episodes. This entire episode. Very little action. Unless, of course, we're going on a journey right now.
Yes, I must conduct this with the utmost secrecy. It's slightly dangerous. It may be difficult to manage on my own. So I was wondering if you could help me.
Of course I'll help. So how dangerous is it?
For a while now, I've been looking into the research conducted at the old OSF hospital. During the investigation, I discovered research data was stolen by a spy from Seiran. I can't go into details, but it's very dangerous. It must be erased as soon as possible.
So you want to infiltrate a Seiran research facility?
Yes. It should be in the Supernatural Life Research Facility.
Okay. Will it just be the two of us?
Yes, that would be best.
I guess fewer people involved would be better for secrecy.
I'm glad you understand. Let's leave immediately.
Right, so we're at least gonna get a little bit of action, even though these Bond missions are actually sometimes quite hard, simply because you only have one ally with you. But at least we're getting a little bit more action, or at least I should say, we're getting some action in this stream, and not just the story stuff, even though the story stuff is interesting. Alright then, let's see, so 108 meters away. I should have the key cards from the last time, so...
I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but shouldn't we be hiding as we move so they don't notice us? No.
I have keycard 4. I'm pretty sure I have keycard 4. Okay, and it seems like I cut off the dialogue right there, so they didn't get a chance to play.
Keep it up.
Go, and let's just run through now.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
So... Oh wait, these are easy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they don't even have a gauge, that's how weak they are.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Crush you!
Shut breach confirmed. Put the pressure on. This is pretty rare.
Alright, so let's break that shell.
Thanks, Navi.
Leave it to me! It's over!
Don't want to fight that one. Alright, let's go. So we have a... Does that mean that... No, I had keycard 1, so I am able to get through here at least. Let's see, is it going to be on the next floor, or is it going to be on this one? And then keycard 2. Hello. Ah, fuck. I know that I at least had keycard 3. I'm absolutely sure of that. But do I have to go and get them new ones? Could not open because the key card's data is not updated. Ah, I see. So basically they updated the code. Well, that makes more sense actually.
Let's do better.
That makes me of course wonder where exactly I'm supposed to go at this point.
I need your help.
Location. There we go. Key card 3. No wait, is it 4? It's 4. I should be able to just go straight down to the other one then. Perfect. And now I'm stuck. Oh, no. Perfect. What just happened?
There are more others than I expected. I was right to bring you with me. If we take too much time getting there, they may detect us and move the research data to another location.
I'm glad I came. Why were you looking into the research at the old OSF hospital anyway?
I apologize if this sounds harsh, but I'll be honest with you. While I was observing you, I feared that I might lose my power one day as well.
Oh. Well, you are a dud like me.
Yes, I began looking into the research the government did on powers to alleviate my fear. I was hoping I would discover a way to treat the loss of powers.
Is that why you asked for my help?
Yes, since you already know my secret, I didn't have to lie to you. It was rather selfish for me to ask you. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm happy you asked me to help, no matter the reason. So, did you find what you were looking for?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, I found the opposite.
You don't mean...
Yes. It's data on eradicating psionic hormones from human brains with drugs and completely erasing powers.
Why would they research something like that?
It seems their plan was to use it as a weapon to depower enemy psionics.
And now Seiron is continuing that research.
If it's implemented, it'll be a huge threat to the OSF, since we use our powers as a weapon. And many more people will face discrimination as duds.
We have to stop this research. Let's find that data and erase it.
Well, yeah, that's quite important. An extremely powerful weapon to have in your arsenal. So it's understandable that they would actually do it, for crying out loud. You could eliminate the entire OSF by just doing it. Sure, they would still be able to utilize their powers in that sense, but they wouldn't be able to... Well, they would be able to still use guns and, well, swords, but they wouldn't be able to utilize any other psychokinesis. And that would be a huge hindrance to them. That's for sure. Is he still here? Well, then I'll just eliminate him. I might be going in a completely wrong direction, but I still want to go to that level 4 door just to see if that is the right way to go. And also because I'm most likely not going to go into any more fights in this episode after this, because of the simple reason that there's more Bond episodes to go. I don't think there is any more Bond episodes that will connect directly to this. Alright. I don't think I am friends enough with individuals that they would actually unlock more of these type of episodes. It might be 1 or 2, but I don't know how many. Save, because it was a little while ago. Right, let's go back in here and see if we can actually find a new area, because we didn't get far in here before Kasane came and interrupted us last time. Alright, let's go.
Is this the lab researching the stolen data?
It should be. It seems no one is here. Let's get this done. What is this? No.
What's wrong?
It seems Seiron's research has already progressed further than I expected. This is a plan to disperse the drug indiscriminately and turn an entire city into duds. If they use this, they may be able to turn all humans in New Himuka into duds.
What is Seiran thinking? Delete that right now. What's the matter? Delete the data, Luca.
I just had a strange thought. Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if there were no powers?
Oh no.
What are you saying?
Don't have these
I've
thoughts.
thought about it all my life. Our society is fixated on the superiority of powers. Whether you have powers or not decides your fate. But if all humans were duds, no one would ever have to worry about powers again. How much tragedy have you seen that would never have happened if there were no powers?
Calm down. Do you understand what you're saying?
I do.
Then you know that no tragedy will be prevented by a weapon like that. People cause those tragedies, not powers. Taking them away won't solve anything. I know this has been bothering you. I get worried when I think I might lose my power too. But that doesn't make it right to take them all away. You're the one that is most fixated on the superiority of powers.
I apologize. That was a bad joke.
Was that a joke?
Huh? That was a joke? Come on. Don't scare me like that.
Don't worry. I've deleted all data related to the research, including the backups.
That's a relief.
That easily?
Let's go back.
Just one.
It's dangerous to teleport with so many others around. So we should take the same route we came.
Yeah, okay. Let's go. The way he was talking, even if it was a joke, he sounded kind of serious. He must have been really hurting to be tempted by it.
Our mission is complete. That was good work.
I'm glad nothing happened. You surprised me a little back there.
I was only teasing you. Besides, I'll be honest with you. I hated you for a bit.
What?
It was more jealousy than hatred. I've been a research subject ever since I was young. We're both duds, but your family still loved you. I thought that you could never really understand how I felt.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I didn't know you felt that way.
You don't need to apologize. What you said before made something clear to me. We see the world differently because we've lived different lives. And because of that, I think there are things I could learn from you. You're right. I am the one that is fixated on superiority of powers.
That was in the heat of the moment.
I'm embarrassed to have acted like such a child. Are you disappointed that someone like me is a Septentrion?
No. I'm glad you told me how you really feel. I hope you'll feel free to be honest with me in the future.
You certainly are honest to a fault. Perhaps I could learn that as well. So, should we run back to the hideout?
What? It's pretty far. You're here, so why don't we teleport?
Stamina is just as important as strength. Let's go.
Alright,
That's
so he's
not what
just
I meant
seeking
when I
in
said
some
to feel
exercise
free.
there. Alright. Well, I was about to say that it didn't really feel like a Bond episode, but that last part was more of a bonding, so I guess I would still call it a Bond episode. I don't know if there's going to be any more of those longer ones, because I don't think I am at the level of that kind of Bond level with anyone else. But I'll just continue and see. But since we already have gone for 53 minutes, I might do one or two more, but...
The reality is different from my ideal, but there's a lot I couldn't do if I wasn't here.
And that's true. You did choose to join us of your own will. I respect you for seeing the realities of the OSF and remaining unswayed.
I'd like to talk with you some more. I hope you feel the same way. Of course. You know a lot of stuff, so it's fun talking to you.
Just have you. Oh, it's that message. Okay. Oh, she has been acting strange lately. It seems she wants to talk to you. Thanks for the message. My sister is acting strange. You mean like she always does? I'm on my way. Fubuki Spring. So is then her name Arashi Spring? Yeah. I'm glad we're friends, Yuda. I wonder what else friends do together. So, I want actually to read this, if they just... So, is your dizziness better? I hope they're teaching you not to play pranks like that on an adult. Lazy Yui. Alright. I should thank you, though it looks like the byproduct of my rest program is worth more than I thought. I still feel sick, but I'm relieved that you said that. I feel bad for what I did, sorry. This isn't really an apology, but I want you to teach me how to switch gears like an adult. Lazy Yui wants to learn directly from Master Lazy Era. How can I put this? You're too serious to help. Fine, I'll teach you the basics of being a bad adult. Alright? Alright, let's then take the next one. Wonder what that's gonna be. Wait, did she just break something? What? What's she doing? It's a rock. Is she just breaking rocks in here? But paper? What's the purpose? I mean, couldn't you do that in there or something? You're just destroying a bunch of material here. That's a strange habit. Alright, there's no one in here. Alright, Kasane. Really? Alright, let's see. Who... I'll actually do her. It was a long time. No, not Kagero. Not Kagero. Let's do here. Kyoka. Let's see what you have for a bonding episode for me.
Yuito, do you have a minute? There's something I have to tell you.
What's the matter?
Let's go to Masubi's. I'll tell you everything there. About things I've been hiding from you.
Alright, what have you been hiding then?
What was it that you were hiding from me?
I couldn't
Exactly
tell
my
you
question.
before because I was scared of what you'd think of me. A long time ago, Togetsu ordered me to monitor your mother, Wakana Sumeragi.
My mom?
Yes. Right after she escaped from Togetsu, they sent me into Suo. I spied on her and reported everything to them. Her movements, her life, and her family.
I see. That's why you knew about my childhood.
I'm sorry for not telling you sooner.
That explain that at least.
No, I'm glad you told me. I'm surprised, but I'm sure you didn't have a choice.
Thank you. I don't know if this can make up for it, but I'll answer anything you want to know.
Let's see. Okay. I'm a little embarrassed to ask this.
What is it?
Could you tell me more about my mom? We didn't have time to really sit down and have a conversation when she came back.
Yes, of course. Where should I start? From that romantic day your parents met?
No, you don't need to go that far. How about from the time I was born?
Let's see. You had to be kept in the hospital for a while. But you were such a cute baby. Your mother was always by your side, watching over you. While you and your brother grew, I think your mother always sensed Togetsu in the shadows. Still, she continued basking you in love, never showing any sign of fear or worry. She was an incredible person.
Do you think you were watching over us like my mom did?
Huh?
Just the way you were talking about it made it sound like you kept a watchful eye on us. I'm sorry if I was wrong.
You're right. I may have gotten a little attached. I mean, I've been watching your family for years. I still wish Wakana could have lived like that forever. However, I couldn't even imagine going against Togetsu at the time. All I could do was watch.
You don't need to feel responsible for that. You're not like that anymore.
Hearing you say that makes me feel like I can forgive myself a little. Thank you.
Well, thank you for telling me stories about my mom. Can I hear more sometime?
Yes, anytime you'd like. I have lots I want to share as well, like the first time you walked, or when your diaper...
Hey, we don't need to go over anything like that. Do you have tons of embarrassing stories about me or something?
Yeah, I feel like she has a trump card there that she can use. But still, he was a baby, so I mean, it's not exactly surprising in that sense. But it is, depending on how long she was observing. I mean, was she observing...
Just the person I wanted to see. Your lucky color for the day is red, and your lucky direction is south.
What? Thanks for that. So, what should I do specifically?
Eat red food and deploy south, probably. Should I make something for you?
Oh, no thanks. I appreciate the thought.
On level 3? Okay. There we go.
You can talk to me about anything. Romantic issues, or dreams you had last night. Okay. I don't have anything right now, but you can come talk to me anytime you want to.
I think she has a mother complex with me. Because of the very fact that she was, well, observing us for that long. Wait, who is... Is this me? It has Baki all over the place? I can't really... Come on. I think it is, actually. I think this is my place. Oh, come on, Yuito. Are you this obsessed? That's great. I didn't receive that, that's true. I would like to take a look at that photo, but clearly I couldn't. Alright then, we have gone for 62 minutes, so I'll do one more. Or I think it is like, is it 2 or more? No, I think it's 3, isn't it? It's Kasane. Yeah, alright, let's do Kagero then. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, Kagero. If you, have some time, what do you say we go get coffee?
Oh, well, I've never been asked by a guy before, and it's Yuito of all people.
Is it that unexpected?
Of course it is. After all, I am the one who killed your father. I've said a lot of things to you and dragged you around, but I thought you'd still have something against me.
I still have mixed feelings about you, and you're right. I can't just forgive what you did.
Yeah, I figured.
But that's why I want to know who you are, and what you're thinking. And it was a nice break going to town with you.
Huh. If that's how it is, how about we do something less boring than just coffee?
Less boring? Hey, where are you taking me?
I could tell you now, but that would spoil the surprise.
Yeah, it is a mixed feeling of actually having this kind of Bond episode with him. Yeah, it feels strange actually having that with him at this point. I feel like it needs to take a lot longer before that happens.
You said something less boring, but this place is pretty deserted.
You probably shouldn't believe everything someone like me says. I was lying.
Okay. Why did you bring me here?
Well, you did say you wanted to understand me. I chose this place because I don't think anyone will bother us here. Don't hesitate to ask me whatever you want. You have the right to do so.
Well, I do have something I've been wanting to ask you. You said you wanted to stop Togetsu for your family, right?
Yeah. Everything I've worked for up till now was to stop Togetsu's plans, to protect the existence of my family, of my daughter. For 2,000 years, that's all I lived for. Well, I told you most of that already.
Yeah, I understood that, and I don't doubt it at all. But there is still something I just don't understand.
What's that?
You already stopped Togetsu. You finally reached your goal. So what's wrong? Why do you still look so unsatisfied?
Oh? That's pretty sharp. You know, you're something, kid. Very innocent. Maybe too innocent.
What? You're not still hiding something, are you?
Well, everything I've told you up till now was definitely true. But if there is something, I guess it's that I'm burned out.
You're burned out? What do you mean?
It's been 2,000 years. My family, the world I know, they're all far in the past. I have nothing now. I don't feel anything. I'm totally empty inside. I achieved the only goal I had. Now I'm just remaining in this world with no real meaning. Kind of like a ghost.
I know what it feels like to lose your family. I lost mine too. But how can you talk like that? You're the one who murdered my father. You're telling me that the person who killed my family is a burned out coward?
I'm sorry if it makes you mad, but that's how I feel. You're the one who wanted to know. So, do you want to kill me now?
No, I don't. Thank you for being honest with me.
I'll talk to you anytime. You beat the crap out of me in a one-on-one fight. Okay then, that's enough serious talk. Time to head out to town.
Wait, what? That was a quick turnaround. I can't believe you want to go out now.
I told you I'd take you somewhere less boring, didn't I? You need to pay attention.
You just told me not to believe what someone like you says.
All right. Today I'll show you how real men have fun in Suo. This is gonna be fantastic.
But isn't he still a
He
traitor
said
there?
fun was escaping reality. But I think he might be enjoying himself just a little too much.
Well, that was... Yeah, sure. I mean, it is understandable that basically... But
Yuito,
come
you
on, get the
tired?
words out.
Are you making sure to use Baki to make you feel better?
Yes, Baki gives me all the energy I need.
Yeah, you're really weird. I guess this is what it means to have a good upbringing.
Well, if Baki makes you feel better, then I'll be sure to buy any Baki merchandise I come across.
I think we make a pretty good team. I guess so.
We're gone for 68 minutes right now, so I think I'll do one more. I believe that Kasane is actually going to be a mission. So I'm actually going to go and do that one, because I think that with the Electro guy here... I hate him so much... well, I don't hate him that much, but I don't like him, so I have almost forgotten. Cheatham. There we have it. Alright, let's do the Bond episode and see what he has to say.
Yuito, I need to talk to you.
Now what? Did you come to insult me again?
No. I don't want anyone else to hear. We're going to Musubi's, come on.
Hey, wait, I didn't agree. Oh, man. I can't take this guy.
He's basically the only one in this team that he doesn't like. Everyone else he likes. Or, well, of course, he has one he has mixed feelings about.
So, what do you want?
We had an argument last time.
Yeah, I remember. You don't want to pick up where we left off, do you? I've had enough of that.
No, I don't. I was too emotional before, so I'm sorry.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said I'm sorry. What's strange about that? I know when I've gone too far.
Yeah. I said things I didn't mean to. But I didn't expect you to just apologize.
I called you a pampered little boy. But when I thought of your circumstances, I realized I was wrong. You lost both your parents, then almost lost your memory. You've had plenty of your own hardships.
Well, when you say it like that... Did I really have it that hard?
Will you accept my apology?
Yeah, I accept.
Just to be clear, I'm only apologizing for what I was wrong about. It's true that you're a dimwit, so I won't apologize for that.
Come on!
Can't he be a little nicer? I guess that's just his personality.
Speaking of hardships, you said you were a dud. Do you actually know what that means?
Huh? It means someone born without powers.
Do you really understand that? You say it like it doesn't affect you. They have it harder than even civilians. They're powerless.
Well, it's kind of unclear. Wait, are you worried about me?
No. I can't understand how you can say that so lightly. No matter what the official stance is, people without powers are discriminated against. It doesn't matter if you're a Sumeragi or not. No matter how much they flatter you to your face, they're laughing at you in their heads. I don't think I could handle that.
I know that people won't look at me the same, but it won't change who I am. There are people who see me for me, not as a psionic or as a Sumeragi.
I can't tell if you're tough or just stupid. You've had so many bad experiences, but you look so self-assured. When I see you, it makes me think I can't whine about my little problems.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm surprised you want to whine sometimes.
It's not that I want to whine. There are things I'm not pleased about. I've worked so hard, but my real ability still isn't appreciated in the OSF. It's irritating.
Oh yeah, I think I know what it feels like to not be appreciated too. People don't see how hard I work because I'm a Sumeragi. Just like you.
Huh. Way to be insulting without trying. I'll give you some advice. If you feel like you're not being appreciated, then get so strong that people have to appreciate you. That's the only way. It's what I worked so long for, and what I'll keep working for.
Wow. You can be unexpectedly passionate.
Unexpectedly? Why is it unexpected?
I just always thought you were the cool guy. I didn't think we'd have anything in common.
Stop it. We don't have anything in common. I'm not a pampered boy like you.
He said it again.
We're not alike at all. I mean, I'm not rude like you.
What?
If you had been nicer about your advice before... Oh, that's right. I haven't thanked you yet. I had trouble listening, but once I put the insults aside, I realized it was pretty good advice. Thanks.
Of course it was. I'm always studying battles to get better than I am now.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. Will you give me more advice sometime?
Sure. But I won't be so nice next time, so don't cry about it.
I'll be ready. I'm counting on you.
Well, I mean, that was a better conversation than we've usually had with that guy. But we've gone for 73 minutes at this point. I think we're actually going to do the last one as well. Just finish these off so we can begin with phase 11
Stop furrowing
next
your
time.
brow the moment you look at someone.
I could say the same to you.
That makes two of us then. Makes me angry that we're alike. But I guess you could say I'm rubbing off on you. You should keep climbing to get on my level.
My first impression of you was the worst. But now, I'm willing to say you're the second to worst. Are you trying to be nice? I guess I'm grateful that I'm better now.
Alright, it seems like it's just Kasane's Bond episode left, so I'll do that one before we end. It's gonna be a little bit longer stream then, especially if we are going to go on a mission, but, well, then let's do it. Let's see how
really
this
talk to
episode
Kasane
ends
about
then.
the fact that the person who raised her was my mother. Hey, Kasane. Do you have a minute?
Sure, what is it?
I wanted to talk to you about my mother. I thought you may want to as well.
Yes. Will you come with me to Mizuhagawa?
Oh yeah,
why?
we are going to fight.
I thought it would be best to talk somewhere private. I also want to get some combat in.
Yeah,
So
precisely.
you want to get some field training? Great. I'll make lunch then. We'll probably get hungry.
This isn't a picnic. Fine.
Good. Then we'll leave in an hour. We don't get to do this too often, so I'll make the best lunch that I can.
Right, so some actual combat training, basically grinding, more or less, what you can call it in the gaming world. Well, no, technically not. Grinding is just getting what you want. You don't really train, but sure, you could train as well. So it kind of works, I suppose. Yeah, fine. So let's see what this brings us.
Looks like we took care of most of the others around here. Let's take a break.
Oh, so we're not gonna fight?
Here's your lunch.
Oh.
She's not saying anything. Maybe she doesn't like some of the vegetables. Or maybe I tried too hard? I was going to make something simpler, but I got carried away. Is it too much?
It's fine. It tastes fine too.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat. I was surprised that you called my mom Mother.
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
That's the same... No, wait. I guess she raised you first.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're like my big sister then.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
You were raised first, so that means you're older than me.
Oh, I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about it that much.
She is rather indifferent sometimes. Well, we really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years. Were you in cryogenic sleep or something?
That's most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh, right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
Oh, that's not the way to
Right.
put it. That's not the way to put it.
sorry.
Come on.
That was a little insensitive.
Yeah, precisely.
No. It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you wouldn't have been born.
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Stop it. The only big sister I know is Naomi. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, I won't say it anymore. Whew, that was quite the feast. Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yes, it was good, thanks. How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Me too. The moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again. It was really strange.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so much I want to tell her about.
So do I. I wonder if we'll have the time, though.
That's hard to say. Did you ask her how long she can stay in this time?
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah. But as much as I want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad about it.
Yeah. Sorry for being a downer.
I wasn't accusing you of anything. I just don't want to think that not seeing her is the end of the relationship. Even if we can't be together, it doesn't mean we'll forget the people who loved us.
I was just a kid, but I remember being so happy when I was with my mom.
As long as we have those memories, no matter how much time passes, we're all still connected.
I like that way of thinking. Even without the red strings, our hearts are connected over time.
Yes. Though it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
Really? I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us. But I am very thankful that it allowed me to see my mom again.
Yes. I have more good memories now.
Promise not to laugh, but when I actually saw her again and heard her voice, I felt a lump in my throat and almost started to cry. I actually did cry a little, though.
Why would I laugh at you for that? I felt the same way.
I guess we've gotten a little too comfortable here.
This is perfect. Let's get a workout in before we head back.
Okay. Let's take care of this together.
Stay on guard. It might not be just them. Connect with SAS and don't forget your surroundings.
She said it doesn't suit her, but she is like a big sister sometimes.
What? You look like you want to say something.
Oh, it's nothing. Let's go.
Alright, so now we're gonna fight? Or are we gonna go straight to the... Are we gonna go straight back to the hideout then? I don't know. But at least that was a good Bond episode, because at least you were able to at least speak about it. It would have been more fun if he actually spoke about the fact that he remembered.
Oh, Yuito. I wanted to talk to you.
Sure, what is it?
I just wanted to thank you. It's strange, but whenever I talk to you, I feel relieved. It's kind of like you're to me what Baki is to you.
Alright, well that's good.
I wonder if I understand your feelings better. Communicating with someone is difficult.
Yeah, it's not like I'm good at it either, but I get what you're saying.
Alright then, I think that's all of the Bond episodes. I said I was refined palate. That lunch you made was delicious. I just wanted to tell you that. There's one more thing I want to tell you. When I saw you fight today, I was thinking that the way you use your power is a little rough around the edges. You should focus more. Okay, for you again. Rough, huh? I certainly can't move like you do, Kazane. But don't train me. To show me appreciation, I guess I'll make you another lunch, if you want to, of course. Right. It would be good practice for me too, so I guess I wouldn't mind training you. Can you bring the lunches when we do? Alright, let's just answer these quickly. Let's just not go out on the town next time. Managed to... I messaged... God damn it. I messaged you about smiling before, right? When you were a baby, your smile... Your smile when you were with your mother was like a blooming flower. Especially when she would tickle you. You looked like you were having so much fun, you would beg her to do it. It used to make me smile too. It's kind of embarrassing, but it reminded me that I was loved. Thanks, Kyoka. Hearing you say that makes me feel like I helped. Thanks to you too, Yuito. Alright then, well that was all of the Bond episodes, if I'm not mistaken. It was sad I couldn't do one with Gemma, but either way. But that at least makes me understand that, oh, so there might be a lot more of the game that I haven't played yet. Maybe a lot more, to be honest. So, what I will do now is just a quick save. It hasn't been since the Bond episode with Luca that I will save, so let's see. Yeah, it's about 40 minutes of extra play. Alright then, well, for everyone who came in to watch, thank you very much for coming in. This has been a very story-driven stream, very little combat, and of course that was simply because we were at the end of the phase 10, so it wasn't a lot to do. Basically, we were only going to so we only had a little bit of combat with Lucas Bond episode, but not much more than that. The story is tying itself in. I thought that phase 10 was going to be the last phase, but clearly not. So I have no idea what's coming next. But there is still a lot of questions that haven't been answered, especially Karen's story arc. I still want to know what the hell happened with him. And then of course, who else but our mother has the ability to get that kind of information from Babe? And then of course we have our mother. It would be interesting to see what else besides Yuito's death might solve the Kunlun Gate. So, in that sense, I guess we'll see next time. For everyone that came in to watch, thank you very much. For those who will watch afterwards, thank you very much. And, well, I will see you in episode 20, where we will continue this story yet again. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.